Hello and welcome to the Geek Zone. I am Will and this is World of Tanks. Today I have another replay from Myrats. Thank you for sending in this replay, Myrat, and he's in his Hellcat. Now this tank I've heard quite a lot about. This game really shows off the power of the gun. This tank is really quite fast, as you can see. He's got his binoculars and his camo net attached to this for maybe a bit of scouting if need be, and also getting those really long range shots off if he can. I've heard a lot about this tank, and first of all, I want you to tell me in the comment section what you actually think about this tank. Is it good? Is it bad? What do you think about the gun? And does the speed? Can you use the speed effectively in it? I've never played this tank personally, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. As you can see, he finished off that T-34 and starts quickly pummeling shots into the VK as well. Can he get a shot on him? Sadly, he shot, but he does miss. But no, this gun and its speed seem to be the two big features of this tank. It doesn't have incredible armor, but it is incredibly quick and does have a fantastic gun. Really nice reload on it as well. It sadly misses the shot on the Panzer III as well. But as you can see, he's getting some really nice flanking shots. As you can see on the map, there's only a T-25 at the top there, and not in a position really where he can shoot onto this Hellcat at the moment. But he's pummeling into the side of these tanks. He smacks out the T-34. T-34, what the hell? Panzer III. Sadly, doesn't get the kill on it, but still gets some nice damage off. He's shot 3 shots, he's on 600 damage, so you can see the sort of power of this tank. He gets tracked by some flanking shots from the Type 50A, and I think there's a T-34-85 up there as well. So he's getting some shots, side flanking shots onto him there, but he then pummels into them as they start firing on him. Yeah, this, as you can see, again, nearly a 200-pounder shot. Really nice reload on this gun. It's just really got some seriously nice DPM. Of course, with a rotating turret for a tank destroyer, that is a fantastic advantage. He's also put the camo net on it and all sorts, so he gets some long range shots. As I said before, he sees the VK coming up behind him, but he turns and starts going towards the VK to finish him off. He will pop over this hill and I think finish him off. As you can see, an RT shell landing pretty damn close there, so he has been spotted. The AT2 got some serious armor. So let's just talk about this gun while he starts smacking into the enemy tanks. He's on 3 kills already with a really nice 1.4k damage, so he's doing pretty well, using the knowing the weak points of the tank, shooting him in the side there. The AT2's frontal armor is kind of troll. It is pretty damn big for a tier 5 tank. It's in a really nice tier 6 game top of the game there, so it's a fantastic matchup for a Hellcat. Using the gun there and the depression, gets some nice shots on that Type 34. He takes a shot at the AT2's cupola and sadly does miss. But I think he's just about to finish off this Type T-34 and finishes him off really nicely. He's on 4 kills now and takes a shot from the AT2 and finishes him off via a shot to the lower glacis there. He's completely ravaged this side there. 5 kills in a span of a couple of minutes. That is fantastic. He's on 2,100 damage in about less than 4 minutes. So well played there, Myrat. Very well played there. He's really cleaning up. This gun is so powerful. Let's quickly, while he's getting into other positions and scouting around, and pretty much a cleanup operation now. It's pretty damn quick. I'm just gonna talk to you about the gun a little bit. So the Hellcat's gun, as you can see, he's still sweeping around, just finding targets. Kills the Sherman, bringing it up to 6 kills there. Definitely a nice kill secure there. He could have got that Sherman could have got some kills onto the Type T-34, and he can now shoot into go into position where he can actually really ham into the cap. They've lost a lot both teams have lost a lot of their tanks really early on, so I would say this is definitely a carry, because if you can see by the timetables, the score charts here, that Myrat's score is 6 kills. Most of his team has died, and if you think if Myrat wasn't in this game, it could be 6 more enemy tanks on the enemy team. So this is a pretty damn big carry. Finds the Panzer IV there with this gun again. Not a massive problem there. Not even looking at him there. So map awareness of that Panzer IV, not fantastic. But Myrat uses the gun very nicely. It's got a quite nice depression of this gun, and nice elevation, it being an American. He goes in and finishes that Panzer 4 even, sorry, and just goes and goes for a Seeker. You can see that there's a Crusader around the G1 mark, and there's the Type 58 and the T-34-85 there still left, as well as a T-25 that was last spotted around B9. So he's got to watch out for that. He finished the quickly finishes off that Type 58 there. Not a massive problem with the amount of health that has on. The Type 34 obviously hasn't seen him, and he goes for a shot onto the side of the turret. Sadly misses his first one, starts getting hammed in the back, takes a shot into the T-34-85, starts getting another shot into the back of him by the Crusader. A third shot goes into him. He really has to shift here and move his position as the T-34-85 gets finished off by the Panzer 4. He turns around, starts heading towards the general direction of this the Crusader, and yeah, complete carry. 8 kills here. 8 kills. There's 2 more enemy tanks left. Can he make it a 10 kill? I think he may do. He sees the T-25 there and goes for a shot on him. Sadly, the T-25 is being covered up by the rocks, so he turns around and starts heading towards the T-25. He can finish him off with an easy one shot to the front. He's done 3,000 damage in a tier 6 game, so that's fantastic amounts of damage there with 8 kills, which is a complete carry. Making sure that Crusader doesn't have clean lines on him, which he doesn't, so that's fine there. As you can see, he moves up to the T-25, finishes him off really easily, really quickly there, bringing him 9 kills. All he has to do is finish the Crusader off for his 10th. He's on just over 3,000 damage there. You can see the damage list being pretty damn long and extensive there. There's one tank left. He's easily won this, and definitely a massive carry for the game. Using the speed to get into those positions really early on to get some side shots onto the enemy tanks, and really confusing them. So as you can see that there at the beginning of the game, the enemy team wasn't really in unison, wasn't focused firing at all. You had the Hellcat there hammering into him, but no one was really shooting him a huge amount. You had the tanks early on again that went up to A8 and 9, the enemy tanks that tried to get a couple of shots into him. Again, didn't really do much. His team Myrats' team moved up quickly and supported him up at the B7 position, and really helped him to take out that side of the map very quickly. The reload rate on this gun is absolutely fantastic, but they just got to find that last Crusader, and they've won this. Or they could cap. As you can see, the cap's going to be 3 minutes, but the end of the game is going to be 7 minutes. So they got plenty of time to actually find this Crusader. Where he actually is, I have no idea. He was last spotted around the G4 area. I'm using an XVM mod, so I know it has the nice map mod attached to that, which is very useful for remembering positions of enemy tanks and stuff like that. So it's extremely useful. I would say if you're willing to use XVM properly, it is a fantastic mod pack, and definitely use it. I mainly use it for knowing the efficiency of enemy tanks. There's the Crusader. He goes in, as you can see, brilliant accuracy of this gun. Goes for a shot, sadly misses, but the reload rate means he can reload pretty damn fast to get in the last shot, hopefully. And as you can see, tracking and smacking. There you go. Beautiful shooting there from Myrat there. And that's a beautiful win for his team. Look at this tank. So as you can see, he took a shot to the lower glaciers and a couple of shots to the back from the Crusader, but apart from that was pretty much it. Of course, he also took a shot, 2 shots actually, to the front gun mantle, which is quite heavily armoured. Most gun mantles are. As you can see, the really nice little tank, the Hellcat, is really nice. Took some shots, but is alive. 10 kills, 3.3k damage, 3,300 damage. It's a fantastic game. 19 shots fired, and a brilliant little tank, I think. So what's your opinion on the actual on this tank? I would love to know your opinion on it. Put it in the comment section below. I've of course never driven it, and yeah, I'm really interested in this line of tanks. I haven't actually gone down them. I'm still working on my English and the Chinese tanks, so I would love to know what your opinion is. Should you think I should go for it? I'm not a massively good tank destroyer driver. I'm quite a nice medium driver, but so do you reckon this tank is something I would enjoy playing? Please do put in the comment section what you actually think here. So let's have a quick look at the gun and see the stats of this. As you can see here, the gun, fantastic gun on this thing. He's got the upgraded turret on it, so he's got the M1 turret on it. Frontal armor of the M1 turret is 76 millimeters of armor at tier 6. There's nothing to be. That's not bad at all for a tank destroyer, especially rotated turret tank destroyer. So the frontal the frontal turret armor of this thing is not that bad. I certainly wouldn't advise using it for really relying on it at all. The hull armor of this tank is absolute trash. 13, 13, 13. So the hull armor is easily penetrated there. Maybe if you get into positions where you can use the gun depression of this tank, then that could be a thing where you use the upgraded turret to bounce some shells. But speed limit of 72, so this thing can really shift. Engine power of 350, so not the best engine power at all, but it's only a very, very light tank at 17, 18 tons, so it can definitely get to its top speed quite quickly. Then very, very powerful tank. Speed wise, it's got 20 horsepower per ton, so yeah, really, really nice there. It's got a pivoting turret, and it's got a traverse speed of 30 degrees per second, so not bad traverse speed, but definitely not the best. Again, it's got an average turret traverse of 16 degrees per second, which is not great. That 16 is something I would see in around higher tier tanks. That is I know tier 10 tanks that actually have a better traverse speed than that. My IS-6, which is tier 8 premium, has a better traverse speed than that for its turret. The accuracy is 0.41, so not a crazy amount of accuracy with this gun, but the aiming time is only 7.1 seconds, 1.7 seconds, and it's pretty fucking awesome. You have a rate of fire. Using the 9mm gun, I'm sorry, I was actually wrong on the accuracy of this gun. It actually has an accuracy of 0.35, so that's a fantastic accuracy. Actually, that is really good. He's using the 9mm gun. It's got a reload rate of 7.5 shots a minute with a penetration of 160 at tier 6. That is insane, especially if you're getting top of the game. Like, you can penetrate pretty much everything anywhere, apart from the A22. As you can see, he has to shoot him in the lower glacis or the side because he would not penetrate the front of the tank. And using his knowledge base to actually understand that, and knowing he can't penetrate the front of the tank, so there's no need why he should or would. As you can see, the 240 damage there, really nice set of damage, and generally just a really, really nice tank. It's actually got the upgraded engine does a 460 horsepower, so, and the traverses again 30 degree track traverse. The rotating turret, the upgraded turret, is definitely 16 traverse speed on the upgraded turret there. So armor not great. Front of the hull armor is pretty good. Gun is fantastic. Speed is fantastic. This tank's definitely sort of an ambush tank. Get into your position early game. Really find a location, get some firing shots on them. If you're at top of the game, then definitely use it as a bit of a smacking up the lower tiers, and with the penetration you can pretty much penetrate anything, especially at the top of the game. So definitely a really, really nice tank, a little drive. I may invest in it, but what are your opinions? What do you think? Do you think I would enjoy driving this tank? Do you enjoy driving this tank? And so on and so forth. Again, me and Viper are live streaming again tonight. If you want to, all the details are on our Facebook page. It'll be in the description below, so if you give us a like on that, you'll have all the latest WOT Tanks news, also when my latest videos are out, and when we're live streaming as well. There'll also be videos on the video will be going up every time we live stream, just saying, hey guys, we're live streaming on Twitch right now, so if you want to subscribe for knowing when we're live streaming, if you're into that, that'd be fantastic. Also, if you like this video, give us a like and subscribe as well. If you didn't, then give us a dislike and tell me what in the comment section why you didn't like the video. Also, go check out the channel and see if there's any other videos you like. We do array of tanks from tier 1s and 2s all the way to tier 10s, as well as some reviews in and out. And we also do a show called the Patch Zone, which is basically a news channel to tell you exactly what's coming up in WOT Tanks and what's going on for specials and updates and stuff like that. We also do patch. The Patch Zone also covers the new test server, which at the moment is 8.6 for the artillery. It'll, if you want to go watch that, it'll show you all the new updates that are coming in 8.6. So I've been Will. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.